Hey everybody, welcome to the JLash Show. My name is Jackson Lasher and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 23 of the JLash Show. So the Philadelphia Eagles, of course, lost to the Dallas Cowboys, 21-24. That was a very rough game to watch, in my opinion. I didn't really watch it because I was in a parade yesterday with the fire company, so I wasn't able to get home in time to watch it. But from what I saw from it, it was so bad. It was just... I don't know what our problem is, honestly. Like, we have a problem. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Kevin Petula just sucks. And Vic Fangio, our defense just stalled. Like, I don't know. Like, what's going on? Because we blew a 21 game lead. And somehow, like, we lost, and it was against the 4-5-1 Dallas Cowboys at the time, and they weren't really that good. So I don't know what went wrong. Like, if it's something happened with the offense, because they were just so bad. They were just stalled out by the Dallas defense, which really shouldn't have happened. That's bad, and I don't I have no words. I have no words because we really shouldn't have played as bad as we did yesterday in the second half. We did really well. We had a 21 point lead going into halftime. Okay. Now, it was 21-7. All right. So, and then Dallas came back to answer 17 unanswered points in the second half. We got zero. Well, of course, it was Kevin Petula and the offense. I'm not even shocked with that. And what we really got to look at is Jalen Hurts and everyone like that, because he threw 289 passing yards, which he could have definitely thrown more. Dak Prescott, he threw 354. We should have beaten him though. We really should have beaten him. I don't know what went on, but they just didn't beat him because the Dallas defense was just playing so hard yesterday in the second half. I don't understand what happened with the Eagles offense. So hopefully they kind of get it up in shape, because they're playing Chicago next game, and luckily they're playing them at home. But really, come on, guys. I know you can do better than that. And I mean, I get it. Stats don't lie, but gosh, I can see them all doing better than they have. Really, it's embarrassing how we played yesterday, because I know we're a better team like that. I know we're a better team running wise. I know we're a better team passing wise. We're just not. For some reason, we just aren't, and that's something that Nick Sirianni has to kind of look into and just be like, what's going on here, and kind of look into the offensive coordinator, Kevin Petula. He sucks. He blew a lead because his offense just sucks. There's no other way to put it. There's no other way to, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, because they need to know what's going on. But really, their defense, their offense was just sloppy ball handling, and just sloppy passing by Jalen Hurts. I've never really seen him play that bad, honestly, because really, he came out of Oklahoma and he came out of Alabama, so he should be pretty good. He made it up to the NFL. It takes a lot to make it up to the NFL, and then he just completely craps out. So what's going on with him? He was really good last season. It's just when Kevin Petula came in, everything just came crumbling down. And it's a shame, because we had a really good team last year, and we let go of almost all, a lot of the players. I don't understand. Josh Sweat's gone, and then we let go of more players on the defense. Luckily, our defense is pretty good, and we almost had the same guys on offense, but we just have a new offensive coordinator. But gosh, he just sucks. And then you have Chip Kelly, who got fired from the Las Vegas Raiders. He was terrible for the Eagles, so I'm glad that he got fired. And the karma just keeps coming back to him. So I'm not shocked, and hopefully he isn't either because he's such a bad coach. I just don't understand how they were so bad yesterday when they played such a good first half too. Like they had such a good first half, and they should have played like that going in to the second half, but they just didn't for some reason. Because they just suck, and their defense just sucked. So it's not good. But we're now playing the Chicago Bears next week. Or this week, November 28th at 3 o'clock p.m. on Prime Video. Now, I remember when we played Chicago last, the Eagles had that infamous double doink against Cody Parkey, who kicked it for the Chicago Bears, which I love that. We were all celebrating, and we should keep celebrating because but the Bears are good. They're 8-3, so I mean, it looks like they have a pretty good offensive line. They had Devonta Smith, or Devontae Smith, Swift. But really, he was okay for us on the Eagles. We have Saquon Barkley, who, in my opinion, I think is a lot better than him. Saquon Barkley has 684 rushing yards, and then Devontae Swift has he has a 649 passing or rushing yards. But really, I totally think that we can beat them, honestly. There's no doubt in my mind that I think we'll be able to beat the Chicago Bears. As long as our offense is back and as long as our defense is back, we should be pretty good for the most part. But really, with a record of 8-3, we should be pretty good at home because we're 4-1 at home. So yeah. But I think, if anything, we would probably be favored to win. It looks like the Eagles have the under 44.5 for the game for scoring. So that this is as of right now. So and then you move on to the Philadelphia 76ers, who lost to the Miami Heat 127 to 117, which sucks for the 76ers. They are now 9-7. Tyrese Maxey had 27 points. So, again, he did pretty good, again, in my opinion. But really, I totally think that we're going to do better against more opponents. And it looks like we're 9-7. Oh, look, there's Freddie. So, yeah, overall, it looks good. So, that's as of right now. So, I know that the Philadelphia 76ers will do better in future games. I definitely totally think so. So, yeah, that's really all the feedback I have to give to them. They're playing the Orlando Magic tomorrow. So, yeah, we'll provide some more news on that when the time comes. So, now, moving on to the JLash weather report coming now. Don't go anywhere. Hi everybody, welcome to the JLash Weather Report. I'm your chief meteorologist, Lasher, and it looks like it is going to be a cool week here in Hatboro, Pennsylvania. Well, not so cool on Wednesday. It's going to be a high of 63 degrees. Well, it's going to be rainy that day. It's going to be raining tomorrow. Thanksgiving travel might be a little bit meh, so I would recommend just being careful. Look at the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation updates and everything like that to make sure you're safe on the roads. But overall, it looks like it's going to be a dreary week beginning of next week on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It looks like there's a chance of rain for all of those days. But overall, it looks like it's going to be partly cloudy and sunny most of those days. So, yeah, overall looks good for Hatboro, Pennsylvania. And then the temperature is going to drop after Wednesday. It's going to be in the 40s and like 30s. 40s and 30s. So, yeah, it looks very nice. So that's pretty much about it. And now for your winter storm HQ, it looks like there are some winter weather advisories and some winter storm watches for the north of our country. Looks like snow accumulations could be 2 to 5 inches for the winter weather advisory, and it looks like the looks a little bit 4 to 9 inches for the winter storm watch, with some winds that could gust as high as 45 miles per hour and areas of blowing and drifting snow. So yeah, you just got to be very careful about that. Stay tuned with the National Weather Service. So yeah, that's about it. Now let's move on to your JLash weather of the week. Now looking forward, today was sunny with a high of 52 degrees. Tomorrow is going to be rainy with a 90% chance of rain with a 55-degree high. Wednesday is going to be rainy with a 90% chance of rain with a 63-degree high. Thursday is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 43 degrees. Friday is going to be sunny with a high of 41 degrees. Saturday is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 39 degrees. Sunday is going to be drizzly with a 55% chance of drizzle with 48 degrees being the high. Monday is going to be rainy with a 50% chance of rain with a high of 51 degrees. Tuesday is going to be rainy with a 35% chance of rain with a high of 45 degrees. And Wednesday is going to be cloudy with a high of 45 degrees. So that's pretty much about it. Now back to the JLash Show. Welcome back from the JLash Show weather report. I hope you liked it. So now moving on to the Philadelphia Phillies, which of course they are on their off season, but they did sign Johan Duran, so that's very good for us. They signed a few more players, tendered their contracts, so they'll be back. So that's very good for us, but whatever. So not much for the Philadelphia Phillies. Flyers, they're also doing really well, so we'll have to kind of see where they go from there. But yeah, I know these second halves are very short. I cover most of the stuff in the first half of the JLash Show. So now, moving on to the JLash Show How to Sports Report coming now. Welcome to your JLash Show How to Sports Report. I'm your How to Sports Report expert, Jackson Lasher. Not much is happening in the How to Sports world as of right now, so we will keep going when there's definitely something to talk about. So yeah, that's pretty much about it for your JLash Show How to Sports Report, and then that is it for JLash Show Season 2, Episode 23 today. My business inquiries are jackson@jlashow.com, that's me, and then jlasher@gmail.com is my business email, and of course follow my social media platforms. And then if you look up here, you got all the news that you need to know. So yes, that's pretty much about it. Have a good day, JLash Nation, and happy Thanksgiving.